Hello and welcome to Daily Blend, episode 237. I'm Oliver, joined as always by Maya. How's your week going, Maya?
オリバー、ハロー。今週はね、近くの学校で卒業式があったみたいで、袴姿の学生さんをたくさん見かけたよ。春だなーって。桜の開花予想も毎日チェックしちゃう。
Oh, that's lovely.Graduation season is so special in Japan. And speaking of today, did you know that on March 21st, 2006, the first ever tweet was sent? It was just a short message saying, just setting up my Twitter.
へえ、最初のツイートって今日だったんだ。今や当たり前の SNS もそこから始まったんだね。今日は世界詩の日でもあるんでしょ？短い言葉で伝えるっていう意味ではツイートも詩に近いのかも。
That's a very poetic way to look at it. Well, today we have some very big news that will definitely affect everyone's wallets and the global economy. Let's jump into our first story.
お財布に関係するニュース？それは聞き捨てならないな。詳しく教えて。
Right.So, Japan's annual spring wage negotiations, known as Shunto, have reached a historic point. Major companies like Toyota and Hitachi have confirmed they will fully meet demands from their labor unions for higher pay.
ニュースで満額回答って言葉よく耳にするようになったよね。トヨタとか日立とか大企業が労働組合の要求をそのまま受け入れたんだ。
Exactly.I used a specific phrase there, to fully meet demands. Basically, this means to give exactly what was requested, without any compromise or negotiation. If the union asks for 10,000 yen and the company says, yes, here is 10,000 yen, they fully meet demands.
なるほど。妥協なしで要求をそのまま受け入れるっていうことね。fully meet demands。英語だとそう言うんだ。でも具体的にどれくらい上がったの？
It's impressive. We're looking at pay increases between 5 and 7%. For example, Toyota agreed to a monthly pay increase of up to 21,580 yen. And most importantly, much of this is an increase in base pay.
月額2万円以上？それはすごいね。今、オリバーが言ったベースペイって基本給のことだよね。
Spot on. Base pay is the initial salary paid to an employee. It doesn't include bonuses, overtime, or special allowances. It's the fixed amount you get every month.Because the base pay is increasing, it's a much bigger deal than just a one-time bonus.
ボーナスとか残業代じゃなくて基本の金額が上がるのは大きいよね。ずっと続くものだし。でもどうして急にこんなに上がったの？
Well, with inflation making everything more expensive, economists hope this will create a virtuous cycle.
バーチュアスサイクル。なんだか強そうな言葉だけど、どういう意味？
Think of a virtuous cycle as a good circle of events.Higher wages mean people have more money to spend. More spending helps businesses grow, which then allows them to pay workers even more. Each event has a beneficial effect on the next one.
なるほど。好循環のことだね。給料が上がって、みんなが買い物をして、景気が良くなって、また給料が上がる。まさに理想的な流れだね。この流れが中小企業にも広がってくれるといいんだけど。
That's the big question. About 70% of workers are in smaller firms, so everyone is watching to see if they can also fully meet demands. If this virtuous cycle continues, it could really change Japan's economy after decades of stagnation.
本当だね。基本給、つまりベースペイがしっかり上がって、みんなの生活が楽になるといいな。さて、次のニュースは
？Moving from domestic wages to international deals. Prime Minister Takaichi and US President Trump have launched a massive $550 billion strategic investment partnership.
550億ドル？ちょっと桁が大きすぎて想像つかないけど、日本とアメリカがすごい規模の投資を約束したってこと？
Yes, it's a staggering amount. They're calling it a strategic investment. You'd use this term when a country or company spends money not just for quick profit, but for long-term benefits or security. They're investing in energy and semiconductors to protect their future.
目先の利益だけじゃなくて、将来の安全保障とか長期的なメリットのための投資だから戦略的投資、strategic investment なんだね。具体的にはどんなプロジェクトがあるの？
The first phase includes a gas power plant in Ohio and a synthetic diamond facility in Georgia. This deal is meant to solidify bilateral relations between the two nations.
bilateral relations, bilateral。これはどういう意味？
Bilateral simply means involving two sides or two countries. So bilateral relations are the official relationships between Japan and the US in this case. By spending this much money together, they're making their friendship much stronger.
なるほど。二国間の関係のことね。日本とアメリカの二国間の結びつきをより強くするための投資なんだ。でも、アメリカにそれだけ投資して日本にはどんなメリットがあるのかな？
Good question. One of the main goals is to secure the supply chain for Japanese manufacturers.
あ、サプライチェーン。これは日本語でもよく使うけど、改めて英語で説明するとどうなる？
It's the sequence of processes involved in making and selling a product, from getting raw materials to the final delivery. By having these facilities in the US, Japanese companies can ensure they always have the parts and energy they need without relying on other, less stable countries.
原材料の調達から製造・販売までの流れ全体を、つまり租後給満を安定させるってことだね。最近は世界情勢が不安定だから、サプライチェーンを守ることはすごく重要なんだろうな。
Exactly. It's all about economic security. Both leaders said this is the start of a new golden era. If they can successfully protect the supply chain through this strategic investment, it will certainly strengthen their bilateral relations for a long time.
賃金アップに巨大な投資。なんだか今日はすごくダイナミックなお金の話が多かったね。
It certainly was. Before we wrap up, let's quickly review today's expressions.
はい、復習タイムだね。ゆっくりお願いします。
Number 1. Fully meet demands.
fully meet demands。要求に満額で応える、妥協なしで受け入れるという意味でしたね。
Number 2. Base pay.
base pay。基本給。残業代や手当を含まないベースとなるお給料のことだね。
Number 3. Virtuous cycle.
virtuous cycle。好循環。一つの良いことが次の良いことを引き起こすポジティブなサイクルだことね。
Number 4. Strategic investment.
strategic investment。戦略的投資。将来の安全や長期的なメリットを見据えたお金の使い方だね。
Number 5. Bilateral relations.
bilateral relations。二国間の関係。日本とアメリカというように二つの国の間の公的な関係のこと。
And number 6. Supply chain.
supply chain。サプライチェーン、訴求マン。製品が作られて手元に届くまでのプロセスのことだね。
Perfect. You know, learning these business terms can really help you understand international news much better.
本当だね。単語がわかるとニュースの背景まで見えてくる気がする。みんなも今日学んだ表現をニュースで見つけたら、ああ、これだって思ってくれると嬉しいな。
Definitely. Well, that's all for today's Daily Blend. Enjoy the graduation season and the spring weather.
卒業生の皆さん、おめでとうございます。それではまた次回。バイバイ。
See you next time.